When I die and I lay me to rest, gonna go to the place that's the best. When I lay me down to die, going up to the spirit in the sky. Going up to the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and they lay me to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's the best. Prepare yourself, you know it's a must. Gotta have a friend in Jesus. So you know that when you die, He's gonna recommend you to the spirit in the sky. Won't recommend you to the spirit in the sky. That's where you're gonna go when you die. When you die and they lay you to rest, you're gonna go to the place that's the best. Never been a sinner, I never sinned. I got a friend in Jesus. So you know that when I die, He's gonna set me up with the spirit in the sky. Oh, set me up with the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and they lay me to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's the best. Go to the place that's the best.
Hey everybody, welcome to Area 51 Raceway here. We are at Hangar 1. We got a couple of trucks in. The mail's been really goofy. Like I've said before, I was testing a Roadcaster earlier this morning, so I want to thank Marty Ford for giving me this gift here. This is his, he's upgraded on this broadcast, so he gave me his Rodecaster, which is it's really a very expensive piece of equipment, and it's very fantastic. I hope you can hear me loud and clear, but it allows me to just do a lot more with this piece of audio equipment. And so I've been testing the music stuff on that part and everything. And right now I'm using a boot, kind of like a remote mic. I'm gonna get some more stuff with it. I'm pretty much been Marty eyes basically. I'm going full Marty here. It's just a lot of nice. It's a real nice piece of equipment he gave me, and I'm very flattered. And I want to tell him thank you. But anyways, we have 4 trucks that arrive. The two of them arrived, or actually 3 of them arrived yesterday, and one arrived probably about now I'd say 45 minutes ago. And we're waiting for another set of trucks. But again, like I said, the mail's been really weird. Marty sent his trucks, and we were watching them on the tracker, and they came here to Greensboro from Chillicothe, and then for some reason they went from Greensboro to Washington D.C., which I have no idea what the hell what's going on. And Marty was like, "What the heck?" And so then it did a turnaround from Washington D.C. and headed back to Greensboro, and it got delivered yesterday. So I right now the mail's real spotty with things. So make sure the people that are getting their trucks out this week, you get them out this week as soon as you can, man. Coming up, the latest I would get it out is Tuesday, because the mail's been really funky, and I don't want anybody getting here late because we won't be able to run the race because we'll be, doing it. But we have, I think, 7 trucks left that need to get here. I know some are on the way. Uh, the amount of brands you would say that we have is pretty much even. We have one extra Chevy box Chevy, so we got 6 Fords, 6 Dodges, and 7 box Chevrolet trucks. Uh, as far as the 61 truck, I think only one person may have built one that I've seen so far. There may be more, I don't know, but that's pretty much where we're at. So, without ado, I'm going to show the trucks off here, and I'm going to bring them up to the camera here. And I got everything right here. And I'm going to show this one first. So this one's from Broman from the forum. And let me cycle the camera to the one that we want. And here we go. So this is Broman from the forum, from the forum, from the forum. So he did a real cool truck, purple. So it's basically a little Vikings theme here, but it looks like a race truck, and that's what we want. That's perfect. It has, a little football theme, which is fine, but it stays within the spirit of being a racing truck because it's got numbers, contingency decals. It looks the part, and it's great. I love the color combination, purple and yellow, just like the team colors. Looks really cool. This is a Ford, and he put back here really cool. He put Ford Boss, which is the model that we call this. Basically, a 70s a 70s Ford F-150 truck. Almost said Chevrolet there. But real nice work on this. It's an inline with a short can, and it runs real fast. And then we have Dusty Ford's truck here, which is a Ford as well. This is a Big Johnson he's got as a livery. And I like how he did the the anodized wheels. Really nice. Nice livery, numbers. Looks really good. I didn't read the top here, and with my old butt, it's kind of hard to see it, but I'm sure let me get my glasses, something Johnson. I can't read things small anymore, so let me get my glasses so I can see what it says, but it says Enormous Johnson. Okay, there you go. So I pretty much just been learning from Dave on how to do some of these names. So Enormous Johnson here. Pretty good. I didn't really notice that till now, so I put my glasses on because I really haven't looked at the trucks till now. And this we have Marty Ford's his Mobius, or excuse me, his Mobile Gas Mobius, his Mobile Gas livery with the Pegasus horse, which is something he really likes. That's really nice. It's around the wheel and everything. And these are the contingency decals that we send out with the kits. And he's got Ford Brothers Speed Shop, which is pretty cool. He did the stripes, those are really nice. The one from Mobile One, Soccer Corner emblem, the Ford emblem. This is really nice. He's got his 2 lines one on there, and got a Gatorade one right there. So this is really cool. I really like how this came out. This came out really nice. The last one that just, well, not the last one, the one that just got here, excuse me, is Lee Wright. So no surprise, Lee Wright is spectacular on doing his paint schemes. This is a Wrangler uh, Chevy truck, and that's all attributed to Dale Earnhardt. Of course, that was one of his very first, I think it was his first early liveries for NASCAR. And man, what a job on this one. This is very nice, very well detailed, you know, Gene's machine. He did a real good job with this. This is beautiful. I really, the front is also nicely detailed too. And this is a long can inline motor truck, and that's really nice how he did that. See, Marty's is a sidewinder, and I believe Dusty got a sidewinder too. So we got 2 sidewinders, a short S-Con inline, and a long can inline. So there's no really any performance difference, to be honest, between the sidewinder and the inline S-Cam and long can. They all pretty much run the same times, so there's really no advantage on configuration of motor. It's how the person builds them. It's the builder's, you know, influence that makes the trucks run good. And so far, these run pretty nice. So we're going to start with Dusty Ford's truck. We'll run it around the track. I'm going to get some my timer turned on here. And let me go to TrackMate and turn it on so you can see it on the screen there. And get this one going. And we'll start some laps here. And let me clean the tires. See if I missed any comments. Let's see. Yeah, everybody's truck, Robert, the mayor's, and Harry's were all in one box together. So I'm sure we'll see it today. As soon as I get it, I'll do a live because I do want to get those trucks done, on here. And so here you got Dusty Ford's truck here. Give it a less brake. 2827, 2822, 27. We're running at 10 volts now. I had it at 11 last night, so I dropped it to 10 volts, so maybe a little bit less. So what I can do is let's put 11 volts because that's what I've been doing to all of them. I've been very careful with Tony Tipp's truck because he has an LED flame light in there, and it's only maxed to about 12 volts. If you go over 12 volts, it'll fry it. So I'm going to make sure I put a note in his box for his truck that to tell people at the other tracks to not exceed 12 volts. Otherwise, they'll burn the little LED light that he has for his flame effect. So, all right, here we go. This is 11 volts. Should get some better times here. Whoa. 2747 so far. We only got 2747. Not a lot of hopping, so I'll probably let me make a small adjustment because the pod may be a little bit too out of whack here. Maybe a little. Let's see, maybe too loose. That's usually what happens. Again, they tune for a plastic track, so you always have to change it up a little between a wood and a plastic track because they react differently. Which that's what's nice about these kits. You could adjust your pod and adjust it and tune it to the track. Of course, they're going to change as we go to plastic tracks, which is not a big deal. Just move some screws around and some adjustments, and should be good. So let me do this here. Get a little bit. I think the pod was a little bit too loose. Try it again. 2739. 2736. 2736. All I can get out of it. A lot of hopping, so I'm gonna have to check something out. Well, check something out, and see what's going on. See why it's hopping so much, but not bad. 2736. Well, that's again, that could be adjusted a little and see what's going on. So we're gonna hit Marty's truck here and reset everything. Yes, and start again. So we got Marty's Mobile One truck. Clean the tires here. All right. Okay. All right. Whoa, 2.667. That's pretty fast. Whoa. Almost jumped up there. Oops. All right, let's try that again. Get a little bit more brake. Very smooth. Running good. 2.661. 2629. 2629. Not bad. That's pretty good. Again, the fastest truck doesn't mean crap. It's all about how many laps you get put on, who wins the race. Oh, a little bit too much there. So you get a 2.629. Let's see if we get a little bit more out of it. See, I'm not pushing it there. .616. Very good. 2.605. There you go. Very good. 2.605. Good times. Okay, we're gonna get Mr. Broman's truck here. Let's check it out and see how this one is. Hey, how you doing, Dusty? Just ran your truck. Okay, I'm gonna get Mr. Broman's here. Let me reset the counter here. Let's see where we're at here. All right. Reset counter. All right, and we'll start again. A few adjustments with this. This one's a little bit more touchier. 2.823. 2.710. Oh, flip there. Got a 2.710. All right. Get some more brake on there. Less throttle. Oh, all right. Did it again. Let's see. Jumping off there. All right. 1 second. Okay. Here we go again. Oh, dang it. Here we go. Let's try this again. Oh, darn it. Give too much throttle there. This one is a little bit more sensitive. Not the truck, it's my driving. I gotta get used to it. Every truck is a little different. 2667. There you go. See, trying to push it too much. Maybe a little bit better. Oh. All right, 2667. There you go. Not see 26, 25, 24. So they're all pretty equal. Not too bad. Some are a little bit faster than others, but that doesn't mean everything. We got Mr. Lee Wright's truck here. We're gonna go ahead and do his, and reset the timer. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this one is. Maybe less break. All right, let's see. Oh, didn't hit start. Duh. Didn't hit start. Put that back on. All right, there we go. Hit the start button. 2.765. 2.763. 2.692. Oh, trying to get more out of it. Drives real nice. Oops, little slippage. All right, 2.692. Not bad. Looks really good. This truck really is beautiful looking. There you have it. We have our 4 right here that just arrived this past few days, and not bad. Very, very nice. We got a. It's starting to build up now. Looks really good. We got all the little paddock pit covers, filled up, and we'll start putting trucks on the outside here, and a little lane inside the infield here. There you go. Not bad. Looking good. This is great. We got more on the way, and I think we'll have a real good time seeing these. I didn't cycle the cameras when I did the race. Sorry, I did the time trials, but there you go. It's pretty good. Really like the times. Really like the times. Not too bad. Let me read the comments here. If I missed any, anybody asked? His brother's huge heart on. That's right. I remember when you did your what's it, the 60s NASCAR, classic NASCAR, you put that name on there. Yeah, they're all good looking trucks. Very good. Look really nice. Yep. Very unique to that's a good point you put there, Harry. It is very unique to the hobby because it's something that right now, that's a little bit popular right now, but it could die down as always things die down, and on to something else. But they're here if anybody wants a kit to play with. These are the first four models that we came out with. There is a 61 Chevy that somebody has built. I think it's Cobra Jet, so his should be coming pretty soon. And a few others along besides Harry's. We have Strange Brew joined in, and Cobra Jet, like I said, Harry, Dixon John. We got Robert E. Lee's truck, and we have Brian, Minnesota Brian. We should be having his here pretty soon. He's finishing it up, and let's see who else. I think of who else. May have missed somebody. I'll double check here on the list. And let's see. Let's check. So yeah, we have Pistol Pete. Oh yeah, we gotta fix edit this here because I know Lee is here. So we got to change his status. It's here. I'll put on here. See that? So Cobra Jet, and Minnesota Ford guys, Strange Brew, Dixon, John, Pistol Pete, Rel, and Harry. We're waiting for those trucks. As soon as Harry's get here, that'll be 3 off the list. I'll leave Cobra Jet, Minnesota Ford, Strange Brew, and Pistol Pete. So we got getting pretty filled up here. Again, I want to thank Bill from Bill's Bowtie Garage for sending the extra trucks. They're make a nice little showpiece there with the 3 Amigo figures. That's why I did that right there, which looks really cool. And he made the brand new C10 that we have. I gave him a kit to build, and he did it pretty quick. I'll show you guys. So this is the C10, and this is the latest, one of the latest kits that we have. And then of course we have the 50 Ford or 51 Ford, the Studebaker, and the 59 Fleet side. He did a real good job on this one. This one's gorgeous. I like how he did the wheels in orange to match the striping and everything. But that's the 72, C10, basically 72 C10. But it looks pretty good. Really like that he did that. Sent them in, and then of course we have our 59 Fleet side. So we're moving along here. We're getting a lot of trucks coming in, and I think it'll be fun. Tad, how you doing, Tad? So let's see, we got Tad here, Shotgun Dave, Bill's Bowtie Garage. I'll go through this. Paul Hendy, Jim Paul. We have Robert E. Lee. We have Slightly Mad Slot Cars. We have, who else did I miss? Well, of course, Harry and Dave. And we have Stingray Speedway. How you doing? Stingray Speedway. And that should be everybody, I think. I didn't miss anybody. Oh, John Tucci. I forgot about John Tucci there in the beginning. But, yep. Pretty much it. So that is the latest trucks to come in. 4 of them have got here within a day or two. So hopefully we'll get more this afternoon. The mail's still going out. So hopefully we'll see 3 more or a couple more. And by this coming up week, everybody should have their truck here, because we're closing fast on the date, which is April 10th. This is the Easter weekend. So we got to get everything together to get the race going. But otherwise, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and thanks for hanging out, and you guys take care and have fun racing.